They have a lot to say. They have a lot of stuff they want to talk about. Welcome to our duck pen. The Harley, yes.
Yeah.
Well, our horse passes gas. Life on the farm. I'm Kelly.
I'm Britt.
And this is Rainbow Connection Farm. If you want to say homestead, but Rainbow Connection Farm. Or a farm sanctuary. And we are right now in our duck pen. You can see Lenny right there, Ruth, and Irie. One day, we had baby chickens. So the chickens were running around, at this point, we're running around our bathroom maybe, our bathtub, or bathroom. And they were little, and we were at the feed store. And we saw the cutest little yellow ducks. And I'm the worst. I was like, come on. And Britt loves me. And so she was like, okay. And so
I'll give up my bathroom again for another little animal
yes.
for a while.
Yes. And Lenny is so grateful.
Oh, I love you too. I love you
Lily.
I love you, Lenny.
Yeah.
You're so handsome.
So those little babies,
Yes.
well, they'll just tell you their story.
Yeah.
There.
So how do you feel about it?
And if you look over here, these are our newest baby ducks. So they're kind of protecting them and trying to figure out what we're doing. This is farm life. Whenever we're trying to talk, there's an animal in the way.
Yes. You're so pretty. I love.
So this was Lucille and Irene after my Nana, but Lucille and Irene ended up being drakes. These two. You can tell a drake because if you look at the back of their tail, the feather flips up. They also, they go whack, 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 whack. You hear that raspy whack, 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 whack. Oh, they're offended now. Instead of a quack, quack, which is what a female makes.
I know. Yeah, show them.
You can hear the difference between the two.
Very different.
So we have 2 drakes and 1 hen and some babies. So on Sunday, this is what you get into with a farm. On Sunday, we're going to get 2 female Cayuga ducks so that we'll have 2 drakes and 3 hens.
Yeah.
Although they're still just babies. They're only like 5 or 6 months old. And we also are raising ducks for eggs. We're not eating anybody. They're living here. And eventually we'd like to have enough because we have a beautiful pond in the back. So eventually they'll be living out at the pond. But while we have babies and stuff, and before we build an enclosure out there, they're here. We also wanted ducks because they're really good for the garden.
Yes.
What do we use in the garden?
Horse poop.
Yeah.
And duck poop.
Pig
and
poop.
Pig poop.
Chicken
and
poop.
chicken-
And we have the best garden ever. One of the things you can do is use their water from their pond. You can see they have a little pond and a big pond, and even the babies have a tiny pond. Ducks have to have a pond, have to have water, because they have to be able to submerge their entire face to clean it out, to clean out their little nose holes, bill holes. So all of that water, they swim in and they poop in and make messes in. But that poop water, we talk a lot about poop on the farm.
It's the poop farm.
It's the poop farm. That poop water is great for the garden. Like every time I clean out it, I go and take and pour it because it is the perfect fertilizer. It's got the top 3, so it's the perfect fertilizer. So they go, like you can see them back here, and they like to spend a lot of time swimming in that pond. This little pond's in their enclosure, so they can do that when they are in for the night. And our garden is right here. So we can throw the water in the garden when we need to. So we started with 3 ducks. And then the other day at the feed store, they had a black duck. And we came home, we talked about it. We wanted 2 black ducks.
We actually left without it.
Yes,
The next day we went back and got them though.
we did. And once again, our bathroom has been turned into a duck nursery, animal nursery. But during the day, they're out here, and they're starting to get their feathers. So probably another week, they'll be out here permanently in this little safe enclosure, baby enclosure. And then eventually they'll move to the big one. And this helps because then they get to know each other. So they'll be so used to each other that by the time they're big enough to be out here, they'll all have formed bonds. They already love them. In fact, before I bring them out in the mornings, these three will line right here and look for the babies. They're like, where are they? Where are they? And as soon as I bring them out, they all start singing and dancing and getting all excited and spend most of the time right here. They are very sweet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ducks. And then because we have 2 big drakes, we're getting 2 grown Cayuga ducks on Sunday. So we'll have 8 ducks. 8 ducks. And counting. Now, our ducks may mate and have babies. We're not selling ducks. We're not raising ducks. But we do have a huge farm in the back, huge pond in the back pasture. And eventually we want to move all the duck enclosure back there and let them have that kind of habitat to grow and to kind of live ducky lives.
Little Bill has a leg injury right now.
Yeah, Bill came when we were at the store. We noticed right when we got him, he had a back injury. And so he has a little deformity on his, duckling hip and back. But he's getting around and he's doing good. Yeah. I mean, we're a rescue, so all of us are a little bit off in some way. Mm-hmm. And we just heal and live together. Even if we have stuff we can't heal from, we still love each other. And we make it work.
Hello, Jenny. Ethel.
Jenny and Bill are named after some beautiful people who are some of the founders of the church that we started, who are kind of like grandparents and parents to everybody in our community, and especially to us, and they've been very dear. So we named Bill and Jenny after them, and then Ethel is after a lady that Britt grew up with. It was like another mom.
Yep, for my mom, and then for me. If you ever heard of Ethel's Biscuits, you know what I'm talking about.
So Ethel, and all of our ducks are named after people, little old lady names that we love, but people that we care about. And then when we had to change Lucille, Lenny is actually one of the kids that is growing up in our church who is a Spitfire, adorable little guy. And so Lenny has the same personality. So when Lucille was no longer a girl, or I guess she was never a girl, we named her Lenny. Him Lenny. Look at me with the pronouns. Anyways.
They are very happy.
They are very happy. All of our animals, but especially Lenny. And that's what duck life is on the farm. We come out here in the mornings, let them out of their enclosure where they sleep at night and they're safe. Give them a little bit of food. But here they
She
come.
just had her head cocked, eyeing us like.
We give them a little bit of food, but most of what they do.
Rude.
Yeah.
Why is it rude?
Do you want some more scratch? But most of what they find are like the little crickets and bugs, and they eat stuff. They pull stuff from the side of the garden. Yeah.
Worms. Don't
Worms.
you give them those
Mealworms. Little teeny frogs. They eat all kinds of stuff out here. They're so happy, and they have a lot of space. And this doesn't have a cover, but they're bigger, so we're not as worried about the hawks. But at night, they are in an enclosed pen, and we put this tarp up here. I bought a shade, but while we were waiting, we put this tarp up here, and when I first put it up, they got scared and they wouldn't get back in their place, but they're used to it now. Ducks are always scared. Always. Chickens will get used to you, but ducks are always scared. So when they do come up to you and they love you, it's kind of special, because normally they don't. They also poop a lot. So if you want to get ducks, they poop a whole lot everywhere. They are so messy. When
Spit their water everywhere.
When they eat, they have to have water to eat, and then they shake their heads, and water and food goes everywhere. And they don't have a sphincter muscle, I think, so they just like walk and poop as they walk everywhere they go. It just comes out. So make sure you have a big enclosure, lots of grass, lots of place for them to walk around.
We're sitting on a blanket right now.
We're sitting on a blanket. We don't sit on the grass in here because you never know where duck poop is. But boy, we have great grass, and it's very fertile. And they are very, very sweet.
Yeah, they're kind of cute and fluffy.
Especially when they were little. Well, this is the duck life. at Rainbow Farm, at Rainbow Connection Farm. Thank you for joining us. We'll see what we do tomorrow.
After church.
After church. Maybe we'll see the horses. We'll see. Thanks for joining us.